I put it on here.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay because we're gonna supplement the feeding with formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need.
My vagina, and it's not the body that I'm used to. Seeing what it looks like now, and then the tearing to my vagina really me up. The telltale stretch marks that I've given birth.
This whole birth certificate thing is really causing me a lot of hurt.
In Washington, D.C., if you don't check like the M or the F box on that birth certificate application, it becomes incredibly difficult to receive a birth certificate. We'll be getting the certificate of live birth. We're unable to even start an application because not only are we not assigning a sex to the baby, DC is forcing me to label myself as the mother, and that's not the case. Paterna is the mother.
Trans women can be mothers. We are mothers. I'm your mother.
The CDC, a formerly reputable, trusted institution in this country, is now telling health providers that they need to assist their patients who are men living as women and who want to, I'm not making this up, they want to feed their infants from their chemically induced breast tissue. So the CDC is saying, all you providers out there, you have to know how to facilitate this to happen.
A man would breastfeed a child? Is that what this means?
That is what we're talking about, except that it is not at all breastfeeding. It's called galactorrhea. It means that a man's breast tissue begins to secrete a substance. That substance is not breast milk. Furthermore, that substance that is given to these infants has chemicals in it. So those drugs that are given to those men who think that they can breastfeed, those chemicals are going to be absorbed by the infant.
I've always wanted to be able to lactate. And today, my doctor, after my EKG results, said that she's feeling confident enough to start me on this medication, Reglan. I would love to help a family, that can't breastfeed and does want the milk and has the option to have transgender milk.
I'm the swimmer who competed against Leah Thomas, who has been outspoken on why men should not be competing in women's sports or changing in our locker rooms. But after what I saw today on Twitter, I will be blasting my opinions and my views on all of my social media platforms because this is sick. And I think a true testament of where, as Americans, we are today. Okay, so I came across this picture yesterday on Twitter, which is very clearly a man who is claiming the identity of a woman and breastfeeding a child. In the following photos, you will see the same man who was breastfeeding the child actively using nipple clamps to fulfill his sexual fetish. And here is the Instagram caption from the same man on his Instagram profile where he wanted to check on how hard you can tug on the nipple clamps. How can any sane human being see this man posing with this child, obviously sucking on his nipple, now seeing what he engages in privately and not see this baby as an erotic prop for this man with a sick fetish? It is sexual abuse of a child, bottom line.